My name is Maurice Hallahan. I'm farming here on Grange on about 100 acres, 18 of which is rented. Up to 13 years ago we were milking cows. For health reasons it was time to change. I'm into dry stock now, buy yearling heifers and finish them. When I got out of the cows I was trying to choose the right animal, so I kind of started with Hereford. But I did buy a lot of other breeds starting off. This year then I've bought all Herefords. Basically the Hereford seems to be finishing a bit better. Most of the other breeds that I was buying were off dairy herds and they were that bit harder to finish. The grazing system is a kind of carry on from the dairy system we had with the paddock set up. I usually put up fence wire in front of them and move them every 2 days. That's the general procedure. I would have a few fields very heavy in clover and I tend to look after them, and they don't get much nitrogen really during the year. I receive a certain percentage of the farm every year. Mostly it's the silage fields. The grazing ground is pretty good and there are good yields of grass and clover in most of the grazing fields. Well, with the paddock system and the roadway system I have, it's pretty easy to move them around. There are 5 groups of 30 odd at the moment, as well as 2 groups of older animals. While the paddock system is a great help, the docility of the Hereford has a big influence as well. They're not inclined to go through wires, over gates like other breeds, which can have a tendency to do that. In my aim to be more sustainable in the farm, Clover will have a big influence. You know, it's going to cut down the amount of nitrogen I'm using, which is good for the environment. And I will always be looking at where I could put hedges and everything like that, just to improve the general outlook of the place. Going forward, I would like to be able to do this for another few years and stick with the Hereford, everything going well. And it suits my system. I find them easy to manage, and I would have no reason to change at the moment.